It's Murray from MBM. Happy New Year. What sort of music do you like? I love all sorts of music. But one of the things that really gets me is Latin music. Love it. It's warm, it's got fire, it's got energy, and I love that in music. I spoke to our percussionist, Jarrad, and went, you know, what's in a rhythm? How do we build it? We've looked at a few rhythms over the time with swing, with other bits and pieces in earlier videos. Let's do a Latin one. And he said, I'll show you how to do a Bossa Nova. Now, Bossa Nova is one of my favourite rhythms, I've got to admit. So I said, right, let's pull it apart and let's have a look and let's see. Now, we start with the bass drum. If we're playing in a rock band, the bass drum tends to just thump it out as a strong, divisive line. It's a reinforcement, it's power, it's strength, it's there. If you are playing in a jazz band, the bass drum becomes the emphasis. It's not on every beat all the time. It tends to be on the emphasizing, on the accents, and used to strengthen things. So what about in a Bossa Nova? Now in a Bossa Nova, it forms the foundation, it makes it start, it makes it happen. This is what it is. We're going over to Jarrad now and he's going to show us what the bass drum does. Cool, thanks JB. Now, once we've done that, we need to add to it. There's no point having this, and of course if you're doing a full Latin band, you can add so much percussion. You can add congas, conguitas, timbales, you can add, and one of the beautiful things that I find about Latin American music is it's just so full of life and it's all additive. But what's next? Next is the snare drum. Now notice we're using cross sticks on this. We're not using it direct on the head. We're not using a rim shot, we're using a cross stick shot, which if I'm wrong, Jarrad will no doubt tell me. But the idea here is to get that knocking sound, that sound happening. This is how it works. Okay, now while you were there having a look at that, Jarrad did correct me, it is a rim shot. You can see I'm not a percussionist, I'm a trumpet player, sorry, but it's a rim shot. Okay, and it's a really nice, you get it in the right sound, you get that really nice resonance. Now you add to that with a cowbell, you add to that with other wood blocks and things like that, and you can get some beautiful polyrhythms. Then of course the icing on the cake is always the hi-hat. Now the hi-hat, you can see happening here, it's giving you the eighth feel. And something I always talk to my students about, playing eighth feels. Ticka, 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 ticka. Because that just gives you that evenness. Now one of the hardest things to do is get those eighth notes dead even while you're doing everything else. I mean, playing a kit is not a simple thing, it's about being multi-skilled, multifunctional all the time. So when we put it all together, this is what we get. can you feel the dance? Can you feel that movement? You want to get up and go. It's fantastic. So you can add to that then with percussion. You can add to that with tom-toms, with other instruments and things like that. And it's a really good exercise to get your kids involved. If you've got more than one person in your percussion section, get them all playing, get them all doing different things, get them all adding. And you can always add from other sections of your band as well. It's an awesome thing. And of course Latin is just so much emotion, heat, energy, positive vibe. It's a brilliant rhythm. And thank you so much, Jarrad, for demonstrating it. We'll leave it there and we'll catch you next time. See ya.